Hello.
All right, today what we're going to do is we're going to do lesson 18. It's on app 3. Okay, so we're going to go into our app, right? Lesson 18, problem B. So if you'll write this down for me, please. And really, our app that we're using now is not so much for setting up the equations as it is they're just really good problems. They're good algebraic problems. And today we'll remind you a little bit of 8th grade algebra. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back here and I'm going to write down my problem. I've got 2x plus a negative 5, and that gives me negative 7. Okay? Now, in this problem, again, I want to get my x by itself. So I want to peel this thing, and I need to get rid of this negative 5 right here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to add 5 to each side. I'm going to do the opposite. Okay? And you'll notice that these cancel. And I end up with 2x equals, now what's negative 7 plus 5? It is negative 2. You're going to notice that we start getting negative numbers now. Okay, so I want x by itself, so I'm going to divide by 2. It's the number in front of the x. So x equals, now 2 divided by 2 is 1, and a negative divided by a positive is a negative, so I end up with negative 1. And I only have to find out what x is. I do not need to do star. I do not need to do negative x because they're not going to ask me for it. Okay? Also in my check I don't have it. So I'm going to go ahead and start my check. Make sure that you put your hour on it and what the lesson is when you do your assignment. So I'm writing the original problem again. I'm going to take out my x, and I'm going to put in negative 1. What am I going to do first? Multiply, I get, that's right, I get negative 2. Now the reason why the negative 5 is in parentheses is because it's a plus negative. You've got 2 signs next to each other. It kind of helps in organizing. And I end up with negative 7 equals negative 7. And you notice it's a check. Are there any questions on this? Something you don't understand? Okay, let's go back then to our app. We're going to go to C. So I've got 4x plus negative 1 equals 15. Again, this might remind you a little bit of your past algebra. Okay, so 4x plus a negative 1 equals 15. Okay, so what do I need to do? Yes.
Add the opposite.
I'm going to add the opposite, so I'm going to add 1 to both sides. Okay, notice that they cancel. So I get 4x equals 16. And then I divide by 4. It's the number in front of x. So x gives me 4. And I don't have to do star. I don't have to do negative x. I'm going to go ahead and work on my check. Again, I'm going to write the original problem down. I'm going to take out my x and I'm going to put in my 4. Multiply, get 16. You'll notice that 15 equals 15. Are there any questions questions? Would you like me to do another one?
No.
Okay, good. You'll notice that it gets a little bit easier now, and then it'll start getting a little bit more difficult. Okay, so all you're doing is you're adding the opposite in lesson today. All right, I want you to do 1 through 10 then, and I'll be around to answer a few questions as we go.